Okay, this is my entry for Toymachine's Tangled Up In Blue challenge. The How Good Can You Sound challenge is all about sounding good while getting a good score. This is slightly different. It's about getting a good score while sounding good, in that the score is the main factor by which entries will be judged, but that you also have to do your best to sound like Bob Dylan while you do it, which should be interesting considering it's the technically hardest vocal song in the game. Arguably Spoonland, I guess. I don't know. Shut up. Early one morning, the sun was shining. I was laying in bed, wondering if she had changed at all, or the hair was still red. The folks, they said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. They never did like Mama, so my dress for those bang bangs wasn't big enough. And I was standing on the side of the road, rain falling in my shoes, heading out for the East Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues getting through. Tangled up in blue. No overdrive is allowed, so I will be activating. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. We drove that car as far as we could, bound to head out west. Split up on a dark side night, both agreeing it was best. She turned around to look at me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue. Tangled up in blue. This is the third time I've ever played this song. I had a job in the Red North Woods, working as a cook for a spell, but I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. So I drifted down to New Orleans, oh lucky was to be employed, working for a while at a fishing boat right outside of Delacroix. But all the while I was alone, my past was close behind. I seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. I'm not doing abysmally, I think. We'll see how the video turns out. She was working in the toughest place, and I stopped in for a beer. I just kept looking at the side of her face, and the spotlight so clear. And later on, the crowd thinned out, I'm just about to do the same. She was standing there in the back of my chair, said to me, "Don't I know your name?" I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines on my face. I must admit, it felt a little uneasy when she bent out to tie the laces of my shoes. Tangled up in blue. I'm failing now. She let a burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. I thought you'd never say hello, she said, you look like the silent type. Then she opened up a book of poems and handed it to me, written by an Italian poet from the 13th century. And every one of the words rang true and glowed like burning coal, pouring off of every page like it was written in my soul from me to you. Tangled up in blue. I love this song. Amazing song. I lived within my Monica Street, a basement down the steps. There was music in the cafes at night, a revolution in the air. Then he started in a deal with slaves, and something inside of him died. She had to sell everything she had, and froze up inside. And when it finally the bottom fell out, I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on, like a bird that flew. Tangled up in blue. So now I'm going back again. I gotta get a hood somehow. All the people we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are companies' wives. Don't know where it all started, I don't know what they're doing with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road ahead and on another joint. We always to feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue.